Okay, just a bit of a view of a bit of a camera test. After the Roubaix last weekend, before I hand back the Wingman camera, I was asked to do a comparison with the GoPro. Well, I put a few more cameras on there just to even it out a little bit. Right, the first camera, that's a Kaiser BAAS HD camera. It's in full HD at the moment. Got a lithium battery in it. Takes a micro SD card. Pretty simple to use. Fairly simple to mount. But a bit more to say about that one when we see the vision quality from the end of it. Okay, the next camera is a Tachyon Micro XD. It's not a HD camera. It's only 640 by 480. I've had this one for quite some time. Bit of a cow to mount. It's got some super strong Velcro type stuff underneath it, but and a curved base makes it a bit difficult to mount on things. It's got a helmet strap there. Runs on lithium dry cell batteries. So here in Australia they're about $10 a pair, I think. So pretty much each time you go out with it and use it, it's going to cost you $10 in batteries. Next one along the list there, sitting on the tripod now, is a see if I can focus a little bit on that. This is a borrowed camera. This is a Wingman. It's in full HD at the moment. Got a rechargeable battery. Round the back, it's got an LCD screen, which is really good. At the moment, it's out of its case, and out of its weatherproof case. And one of the really good features about it, it's got a tripod mount on the camera and on the case. But one of the bad features about it is that the on-off switch, not the video start-stop switch, but the on-off switch, is on the top there, and when you're in the weatherproof case you can't get to it. We might talk a little bit about that later on. Next one there is the GoPro HD Hero, not the Hero 2. Pretty similar to the 2, just the menu functions, as far as I understand, are much better, and a few more little tricks in it. But it's always has to be in its weatherproof case, no other way of mounting it. You might see on the top there the catches on the top. The one we just showed you, the Wingman, the catches on the bottom, and when you mount it you cannot release it. You've got to take the camera off to release it. It's a real pain. And you can turn it on and off via the button on the front and the start-stop buttons on the top. Yeah, rechargeable battery, standard SD card. Whereas the Wingman and the micro SD and the Kaiser BAAS all take micro SD cards. Okay, and we go along to the before I finish with the GoPro, there's lots of mounting options for it. At the moment I've got it on a tripod mount, an aftermarket thing, to mount it on this bar on the front of the bike, but the helmet mount's really good. The vented helmet mount, really good, really holds it well. Now, Coutour HD GPS version. It's in this particular situation, it's a cow thing to mount. There's probably some attachments. It's a borrowed camera, probably some attachments to mount it, but not real keen on the mounting arrangements of this camera. Even when it has got all the attachments, it's still a bit of a cow. It's very wobbly on the mounting clip. It's not solid at all, and it's also got a built-in battery, lithium ion, rechargeable. No display on the GoPro either, except you can get an attachment for that. But the one thing about the Coutour though, there is an iPhone app for it, and you can using Bluetooth. You can Bluetooth the images to the iPhone. It's also got some laser pointers on the front to line it up, but just the mounting's pretty bad actually. I think they need to do a lot of research on that, more thinking about it. This one, when I did get it put on the bike this morning, it's actually had a flat battery. I didn't realise till I was about ready to go, so what I've done, I've stuck in a just a lithium ion battery pack there with a USB on it, just charging it up, and I'll when it gets a bit more of a charge, I'll give it a bit of a go. Camera on the left, the yellow one, when you put the bung in the back, that's fully waterproof. Audio's not great when that bung's in. The one next to it, the Tachyon XD Micro, is fully waterproof. Audio's pretty muffled on that one all the time. The Wingman, I haven't tried the Wingman out of the case, but the Wingman in the case is not too bad, the audio. But the GoPro has two back doors when you buy it. One with holes in it, let the audio through. At the moment I'm running that door at the moment, so you should hear the audio. So it's not in the waterproof case, and the Coutour is not waterproof, but there is a waterproof case for it, but it's an option. So yeah, so the audio should be quite strong off that one. Alright, let's get on the way again.
Furiously circle and crash face forward again and again. I can see the sun. I cannot see a barrier, though I inspect its surface. All else is dark, that way is light. The faintest leak of air tells me that way is home. So I flail and beat against that which I cannot see.
Okay, the weather's turned bad now, just starting to spit with rain, so the contour's gone, and the Wingman camera is in its waterproof housing, which is very similar to the GoPro one, as I mentioned, but the buckle to hold the door open is down the bottom, so give you a bit of an idea how difficult it is to turn off and on the actual power. It's powered up at the moment, they're not recording. I think when you power it up, it doesn't use much power. And while I've got the camera going, I might just go around the back. See if I can get around the back on the Wingman camera. And as you can see, it's got a little LCD display at the back of it, which is off at the moment. Oh no, it's on. Okay, the LCD display is on at the moment. Yeah, normally goes off after a few minutes when you're recording anyway. Very handy having that display on the back as a standard feature.